What's up everyone, this is Khurram from iGadgetsWorld, and today's video we're gonna be going on camping. So look at this right here. You got some drinks in here, and this is the refrigerator and also a heater. So if you have your Chick-fil-A, you want to keep it warm, you can keep it inside, and it has a heater mode that you can turn on, and also refrigerator, because look at the Texas sun. So if that kind of heat you experience in your city, you gotta have a refrigerator in the back. Okay, so I'll be installing the refrigerator on my Tesla Model Y long range, this one, and it is fully almost customized because it comes with a wheel cover which are different. So I have all that content also on my channel, so please make sure to check that out. And now we're gonna be installing the refrigerator. So first thing first, you wanna make sure that you are not plugged in. So I wanna take out the charging, because you don't want to be doing anything while it is charging. And one more thing that we'll do, we'll turn off the car completely. So you make sure that you are not sitting on the seat, because if you are, let me turn off the music. Okay, if you're sitting here on the seat, the car will power on. So make sure to do this, make the car go all the way forward so you have enough space in the back. Okay, and I have an update which I'll do later. So make sure you're doing all this by not sitting on the seat. So we're gonna go in the car here, and we're gonna go to the safety. And in the safety, make sure that let me go back again. Make sure that overheat protection, cabin protection is off, because if you have it on, the car will power on, because it's too hot right here. And that's why I think the refrigerator is gonna be a good idea, because right now it's 88 degrees, and it's gonna get to 90, 98 plus, because the Texas is pretty hot. Okay, right here you're gonna hit the power off, and then power off, and just wait for a couple of seconds. As you can hear the AC, this should go off in about like 30 seconds. So wait before you do anything with the car. Let it go totally power off, because you're playing with the electricity. So make sure you do all that. As you can hear, nothing now, because the car has powered off completely. It takes about like 30 seconds. So when it is quiet like this, that means you're good to go. But don't sit on the seat, because it's gonna power on again. Don't touch the screen, because that's gonna power again. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be working in the back seat. So I will suggest leaving all the doors open on your car, because if you close the door and reopen it, it's going to power on the car. So I'm going to leave all of these doors open, and seats are pushed all the way to the front, so I have more room to work over here. I have the air vents right here that we will be taking out, because that's how we're going to be able to take out this middle cover right here that you can see, and also at the bottom one. So let's follow first by taking out this, and we have all the tools required. So we're going to be using this to remove the covers, and then we're gonna be able to connect the wire harness, and we go from there. So let's do the first step. First we take out this right here. Okay, so in order to take out this, we'll be using this tool right here. So what you're gonna do is find the space right here, and you're gonna just raise it a little, and it will snap off like this. And same thing we do on the other side. And there you go. So that's how we take out this right part here. Don't pull it out with the force, just subtle, because there's a connector that you want to disconnect. So right here you have this connector that you can see. So we will be gently disconnecting it. It is for the air vent connector. So just lift the tab and then just take it out. So this is how easy it is to take out your air vents, and this is how it looks, the original ones that comes with the Tesla Model Y 2023 with 2 USB Type-C ports. So this one is done. Let me show you the connection that we're going to be making. So since we needed the power, so that's why we took out the air vents. So we're going to be putting the air vents back again, but we're going to be using this connector right here, which will extend the connection to the refrigerator and also to the air vent. So this male will be going into this female connector right here, and like this we're gonna be able to connect. and then this one will go back to the air vents when we connect them again. So to just give you the visuals, this is how it's going to look like. It's going to connect right here. So this is the whole circuitry that we're doing, and this right here will go in the refrigerator. So it is pretty easy. I thought like, oh, I have to play with the wires inside, because this refrigerator is totally different than what you see in the market, with the wire, you know, going to be dangling around, and you will be plugging it in here in the lighter port or in the 12 volt. So I don't prefer that one because it doesn't provide enough electricity. So this is the way that you can get the better refrigeration. So it is taking directly the power from the Tesla by using this connector that will go in the refrigerator. But the thing is, now we have this cover coming in the way. So we're going to be removing this one. And in order to do that, there are two screws. So we're going to be taking it out, the bottom cover first. So let's do that right away. We're going to use the same tool right here. We're going to use the other side. Just slide it in and then try to like push it towards outside and hold it with your fingers. And then pull it out. So that's how easy it is. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And this is how you're going to get the cover out. See, this is out. Now you're going to use the key that comes with the refrigerator, because it's a little different, as you can see. So you're gonna use it right here and just try to like take out these two screws that are here. Okay, I'm gonna keep the screws safe somewhere. As you can see, my hands are pretty sweaty because the Texas weather is really hot. It's already spring, but it seems like summer. So I hope the refrigerator is going to help with that, with the drinks that will stay cold inside the refrigerator. And also sometimes I drink half, you know, maybe like Gatorade and all. Then next day I have to throw the half because it stayed in the car for long enough, and the radiations and the UV rays that come inside the car. So that's really dangerous. So with the refrigerator, it will at least keep it safe and I don't have to waste my drinks. Okay, so now we have the screws out of the way here. Now all you have to do is you're gonna be sliding it up, this cover. Let me show you. Okay, so we're gonna use both hands and just slide it up. So from here, because it is connected, so you're gonna just slide it up and it will come off, as you can see. So all I did is just let me control my gimbal. Yeah, so I was able to get it out, because if you see all of these, they're going down. So when they're going down, that means it goes in like this. So let me show you. See all these latches, they go in here. So when you take it out, it comes like this. So now this is out as well. Now all we have to do is put the refrigerator in here in the space and just connect this one connector, and then the air vent's gonna be going back here its position. So I hope it's pretty neat installation for you guys. Let me know in the comment section if you're having any issues. I can help you out there. Okay, so everything is ready to go, but you want to make sure you connect this connector right here. That is to provide the power to the refrigerator. So you want to connect it, because if you don't do that, you won't be able to connect it when the refrigerator is in the place. So you want to connect it beforehand. And then you have to just make sure that these latches go in here. There are a couple of latches you can see. So they have to match, because the same way that was on your center cover right here. So it's gonna match the same way when you're sliding it in. So now it's all about, you know, putting it in its place, and you don't have to worry about it being skidding around, because it's gonna be properly lashed. So there are some refrigerators out there where you have to keep it on the carpet, and the chances are when you brake, it might hurt your rear passenger. But in this one, you don't have to worry about it. But it's going to be properly lashed and won't be moving around when you drive, and you don't need any padding for this one, because it's not going to be touching the carpet or the liners in the back. Okay, so now let's just do that. I've picked it up and I have to make sure it's aligned. As you can see, there are these latches and it's right on the money. We just have to push it inside and we are all set. Okay, so you can see that it's properly lashed in here and on the other side as well. So this is how it will look when it is in place. So this is pretty easy and it is really neat. You don't have to worry about a wire going from here and connecting it to the lighter port inside. So we are good to go now. We can see we're getting some power from the Tesla, but we're not gonna power on right now. So and also you don't have to worry about, I'll show you guys how it looks when it's inside. It's not actually, I have my hand, can go underneath. It's not actually on the liner or mats at the back. So you don't worry about it to come outside because it's properly fit. So now let's put the air vents back, but you want to make sure that nothing is on the way, because if something is in the way, you're going to hear a rattle. So you're going to make sure that the wires are properly tucked in, and then all you're going to do is just place it back to where it belongs. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. The air vents, this passage should be clear, so nothing is in the way, no wires. So carefully do that, take your time, don't rush it, like that. And now it's time to put this one back. Okay. Oh, it's too hot today, so I hope this refrigerator is gonna be some good help. So this is in place. Okay, so now is the time that we power on the refrigerator. First, I'm gonna take off this film that is right here. So that's the gloss finish right there. Okay, we're gonna hold this for 3 seconds and it just powers on. Actually, that was 2 seconds barely. And it's set at the -8 degrees. That's the minimum it can go. And you can see there are arrows up and down, and there is the cooling sign that it is actually in the cooling mode. And you can see 25 right here because it has not reached the -8 yet because we just plugged it in. So it's gonna take some time before it can get to the -8 or that coldest temperature. So see how it dropped to 24. So cooling is pretty great there. I have the cans right there that I'm gonna be placing in here for the kids. I got the the Horizon milk, the chocolate flavors and all that. So that will keep the kids calm down here. And so let's go back to the function. So if I try to change anything here, it's not gonna let me, and that's good because the kid's gonna be in the back seats. So it's not gonna let me change anything because it's in the lock mode. So you have to hold it for a couple of seconds. And I have set the temperature to -8. Now I can change it. If I want to go up to, let's say, it's in the Celsius, so that is the 0 degree Celsius, and it can go up to 55. But that's gonna destroy the purpose of having a refrigerator when it's pretty hot here in Texas. So I'm gonna go back to probably at least 0 for the first few days, not to give compressor tough time. So 0 degrees, and now you will see that it will go back to whatever the temperature it is currently at. So 0, it's fixed and it's blinking, and now it's at 24. So it's gonna take some time before it can get down to 0. And while it's there, it's gonna take the power from the car, so it's gonna keep the cooling here always. And if you want to go from cooling to heat mode, then you have to press this button right here, and then you have to press it again. I think you have to keep holding it again. So now this is 55 degrees Celsius. So the compressor is gonna stop, it stopped, and it's gonna switch to heat mode. But I'm not gonna be doing that because unless I'm getting my Chick-fil-A or something that you wanna keep it hot in here. So you just put your stuff here, and you can see the light has turned yellow, so it's on the heat mode. I'm gonna go back to change it from heat mode to the regular cooling mode, and gonna set it at the 0 degree. And I'm gonna show you guys inside. When you switch from heating to cooling mode, it's not gonna be yellow light in there anymore because the compressor is gonna just switch to the cooling mode. And let's open it, and you can see the blue light now. So there is a yellow light inside because that's providing heat, and when you go closer you can see that it is now the white light. So that's how the cooling and heating works. And yeah, I'm gonna be stuffing it up with all the drinks, and let me know what you think about this, and let me show you a little bit how it looks when it's in the car, when you come inside. Pretty neat and clean the way it looks, and if you open the door, it's still not gonna be touching, you know, the seats in the back, and you have plenty of space in there. To be exact, there is you can put at least here 8 inches in the width or length, whatever you want to call it, from there to here. And you can put at least the lunch box in there if you have one. You have drinks you can put in there. I could fit like 6 soda cans easily in there, and it's gonna be good, healthy companion. So that's all from this video, guys. I'll see you in another one. Until then, peace out.